Hey, Lee here with the pull list for June 20th, 2012, presented by longboxradio.com. I have a bunch of books and I want to talk about them, so let's go do that. So continuing Before Watchmen, we have Brian Azzarello's first Before Watchmen book, and that's going to be The Comedian, issue 1 right there. So pretty eye-catching cover all the same, so we'll get to see what's going on with the Comedian's character there. I actually did get a sneak peek of that one already, and it kind of takes place with him being buddies with JFK and then having to do with the assassination and whatnot. So spoilers, but that's what it's about. And probably one of the better Before Watchmen books I've read of the 3 that are out, but yeah, anyways. Catwoman number 10 right there from DC Comics. We have Judd Winnick. This is after the Night of the Owls thing taking over, so we have a brand new story arc starting here with Catwoman, which is a book I'm actually going to keep on my pull list. Unlike Supergirl, this will probably be my actually last issue of Supergirl. This is issue 10. Unless something monumental happens here that'll make me want to pick up another issue, that's going to be it. I don't know, super cool cover there. Supergirl's not been a bad book if you're a fan of the character. I mean, much worse things could happen, so definitely check it out. Wonder Woman, we had a double dose of Brian Azzarello this week, and actually Wonder Woman's coming to us from him as well. Super cool cover there. Another book that, I mean, I like the character Wonder Woman, I like Brian Azzarello, but it's been a very hard read. I don't know what's not appealing to me about this. The art's been super cool, the writing's been solid, it's just, I don't know, something about the story needs to pick up one way or another. The Shadow coming to us from Dynamite, this is issue 3 already from Garth Ennis and Aaron Campbell. That's been a super cool book. If you want an alternative, kind of noir style, superhero, you know, action kind of comic, that's definitely the one to pick up. Super cool, like that one. Over to Image, of which we have 4 books today, actually. Darkness, this is 104, I believe. They don't put the numbers on the front, they put it on the back page. It's a wraparound, I believe, but there it is. Been enjoying that one. I dropped Artifacts. I'm just going to follow Darkness full-time since issue 100, which is a great jump on. This has been a really, really cool book. So if you like the video game, or you just passingly know what Darkness is about and want to get into it, now's the time to do it. Nancy in Hell on Earth, coming to us, of course, from who's bringing this? Yeah, El Torres is writing it again. So super cool. It seems like forever since we got the last issue of this. It's a 4-issue series, I believe. If you read the first bunch from with Juan Jose Rip doing the art for most of it, that was super cool. This all the same. I mean, you kind of look at the front there, you know exactly what you're getting into. It has a grindhouse feel to it. Super violent, super cool. Loving that book. Going over to Saga, another book I can't get enough of. Super cool cover there. Brian K. Vaughan, of course, bringing us a really interesting sci-fi kind of tale. Love the hell out of it. If you listen to the podcast, you know I'm constantly praising this book. So this is issue 4 already, so keep it up, you guys. Walking Dead 99, one away from the big 100. So there it is, Something to Fear Part 3 from Robert Kirkman. So building up to some kind of climax, obviously, in issue 100, which is the next issue. Obviously, I don't know, it's been a lot better in the last few issues, so it's kept me on the book, but I think after 100, unless something really catches my fancy, I might be dropping Walking Dead for a little bit and just pick up trades like everybody else does. Anyhow, Avengers Academy, we got issue 32. It seems like these are coming out every 3 weeks rather than month, but here it is. And that's, of course, not the only Avengers book that came out this week. Rather than have them, you know, spread out during the course of the month, they're all just crammed into this one day. So there's Avengers Academy. In addition to that, we have Avengers vs. X-Men. This is round 6. This is issue 6. So we get to see the Phoenix 5, as they're referred to there on the front. And what they do. I did get a chance to read this one already. Cyclops builds Utopia. He's feeding the world. He's stopping wars and stuff like that. And he's he's all the douche he usually is. But now he's got superpowers, so that sucks. So there's that book. I don't know about this whole event, man. Read the issue and you know what I'm talking about. Avenging Spider-Man. This is issue 8. We have Silver Sable and Doctor Strange on the front. Why not? Dan Slott's apparently contributing. There's a lot of names on the front there. So this has been a super cool book. I'd like Zeb Wells to at some point come back to it, because he kind of started the ball rolling, and that's what I'm going to compare every other book to. So, Daredevil, Man Without Fear, this is number 14 from Mark Waid. Been a super cool book. Seems like a long time since I read a Daredevil issue as well. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's been a month. But that's been a super cool book. We have Doctor Doom on the front there. And if you read the last issue, Daredevil was kind of whisked away, having destroyed the Omega Drive. No. They staged a false, all the supercrime came to get Daredevil, and the Avengers showed up in disguise and stole the Omega Drive, so all the supercrime is going to be after this one group. Black Spectre, I believe it was, that doesn't actually exist. So Daredevil's off the hook. Or is he? Dr. Doom's after him now, so cool stuff. Dark Avengers, our second issue of Dark Avengers, or our 176th issue of Thunderbolts. Here they have Thunderbolts still written at the bottom. I don't know how long they're going to keep that up, but I don't know, cool first issue. It'll be nice to see what happens. This is actually the same cover as the last issue, except now we have Moonstone kind of busting through there, so that's actually kind of neat. I didn't notice that until just now. Cool stuff. Invincible Iron Man 519 from Matt Fraction. A great book if you've been reading it since this run started. If not, you're going to be lost as hell. But super cool. Looking forward to reading this one. Haven't already, but it'll probably be the first one I crack open in a bit here. New Avengers number 27, still tying into AVX. We're going to get a little more about Iron Fist. If you read AVX 6, which is in that pile down there, they mention again that Iron Fist is actually the way to dispel the Phoenix from Earth or something like that. So cool stuff. Of course, none of that kind of came up the first time the Phoenix came around. It's just only now that we're learning that this happened in the past. So interesting. But there it is. The Punisher, we get from Rucka, of course, number 12 going on here. It's been picking up as of late. Hopefully this will be a great issue as well. First 10 were Secret Avengers, of course, another Avengers book. Why not? We have number 28, still AVX, still Thor trying to hit the Phoenix Force with a hammer from the cover there. So there you have it. It's Rick Remender on the book, so that's awesome. We have Venom, which is a book that probably one of my favorite books from Marvel. It's been, as an ongoing 19, Savage 6 Part 2. Just cool stuff. Super cool book. If you like Venom, if you want a different take on Venom, this is definitely one to pick up. It's been super cool, aside from the Circle of Four thing, which I could take or leave. So that's it for books. I'm exhausted. It's been a busy couple of days, so I'm going to try to read some of these and then hit the hay. We're going to have another podcast up for you sometime early next week. Episode 33 is up now and has 2 weeks full of comic book reviews in it, so check it out. We talk about everything, a lot of news as well, with Jonathan Hickman taking over Avengers and Bendis moving on to an next book and stuff like that. So check it out. Lots of movie talk as well. So subscribe down here, just subscribe up there, wherever you want to go. And that's the pull list for this week. Lee signing out.